recorded a whole video and I realized the gain wasn't up on the phone, so it kind of looked like I was a silhouette, like it was Alfred Hitchcock or something crazy. It was pretty alright vlog. It was more me just like mumbling about how much Friday the 13th has disappointed me this time around. However, I don't know if I can continue that long. So 10 minutes. It was right underneath YouTube's cutoff point. So very proud of myself. I'm actually on the 15 southbound right now. Just off the Vegas Valley, which is right behind me, and I'm heading to Baker, California, which is like an hour, 30 minutes south of the 15. There is no reason for anyone on their freaking worst or best day to go to Baker, California. However, I find the ride there it's fantastic. It's like a city, not even a town, it's like a freaking inhabitants of 300 people. You go in, the population 300, and you go there, and it's basically like one crappy. It's the Bun Boy Hotel, you know Bun Boy, that big bobblehead figure. There's like a hotel type. It's a motel. It's nice. They have a motel there. They have like a bunch of fast food restaurants. So all these 300 people that live in Baker can't be doing anything else other than working at a fast food restaurant. This is like everyone works at a fast food restaurant in USA. It's pretty fantastic. Their claim to fame, first of all, they have a place called the Mad Greek, which is, they have Greek food. I love gyros. Gyros are fantastic. They're yummy, meat bread, meat, whatever. Fantastic. They have those in Vegas, but I like the drive, so I just take the drive. Probably should have filled in the cake before I left time here. So their claim to fame is they have the world's largest thermometer. It's not even a thermometer, it's just like a big hole that goes up on the ground. They have little LEDs that is like, 60, 70, 80, 90, and like, it just goes up until, the temperature. So it's not really a thermometer more than it is the world's largest LED temperature gauge reader viewer thing. That's probably over. Here's my plan. I want to devastate the community of Baker, California. So my plan is this. When I become wealthy enough, I want to build the world's largest thermometer. So then they have to change all their signs to say world's second largest thermometer. Fantastic. I'm going to devastate the community. And here's what I'm going to do. They're probably going to try to raise the money to make the thermometer bigger. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little pneumatic thing underneath the ground. So as soon as they build it bigger, it's going to go, so it's just a little bit bigger than theirs, just so it's completely ruined for their day. That's what I want to do to Baker, California. I want to devastate their entire economy. One flick of the switch, I can have the largest thermometer in the world in my backyard. And I'm actually going to have mine be filled with mercury rather than, big LED board. For them. That's just pussying out of your thermometer obligations. That's what that is. How much time do I have left on this? I got another 6 minutes. Fantastic. So I drive down to Baker when I kind of like, not necessarily always when I have a bad day, it's a good drive. I enjoy the drive. I like driving down here. It's cool. It is Friday the 13th. I could very well be pulled over, and I have possibly the track record to be pulled over. Just random stupid crap like that happens to me all the time. Wow. It's unbelievable. So today I woke up early in the morning. I had to be at a meeting at 9 a.m., which was actually a good meeting, because it was a meeting like, all right, well, we're changing the system, so sales department, you guys can update web banners on your website, which means I don't have to do it, which means it's less work for me, which means, yay, fantastic. And then after that, I had another meeting, and after that, I had a third meeting, and and there was a conference call I was supposed to be on today. I just screwed. The conference calls are the most boring and repetitive crap ever because you've heard it in like 18 conference calls prior. But yeah. So I said past couple times on the blog that Amy was going to be visiting. Amy's a girl. This girl is awesome, fantastic. I mean, I have no complaints with Amy. Amy is she's originally from Canada, now she lives in western Colorado, otherwise known as Sticks Country, USA. But hey, you know, she's awesome. We were talking for a while. I met her at Dig, which was cool, because you don't really meet people in Dig. You just try to be elite. You try to be a hacksaw, tell people, hey, in comments, hey, you're a douche. And I ended up, starting to talk to somebody who was, may I add, named the hottest geek chick ever on Dig Video. So, I mean, great, fantastic. But, I don't know, we talked for like a month or so. Well, no, a couple months actually. And, we ended up talking. I was like, you gotta come to Vegas? She's like, I know. I'm like, well, working on that. And she's like, well, flights are only $100. I'm like, paying for it, let's go, let's do this. So, yeah, she was supposed to come on next Thursday. A couple days ago, she came back from LA. She was there for a Harry Potter thing, and I text messaged her there. Like, we talked for a little bit in the beginning, and then, yeah, she was busy in LA. I text messaged her because I heard something about Harry Potter, and there might not be ending books or whatever. Got to her right before she got on the plane. She got on the plane, got back home, and I didn't really hear from her at all. And I was like, uh-oh. I've gotten this sixth sense, basically from dating girls. I'm not dating either, but I have this sixth sense that's just like this gland in my brain that just grows larger. And not that my head's should get any bigger, but yeah, I just knew something was going to happen with the trip. I had a feeling. I just knew it. I was like, damn, I know something can't go right here. And lo and behold, I talked to her today. And I saw something on Facebook that she was going to go down to LA, and I was fine with that. I was like, oh, she's going to go down to LA while she was in Vegas to go to a Harry Potter thing because they're releasing the book while she's here. I'm like, fantastic. There's nothing wrong with that. But I knew that there had to be more than there was. So Amy messaged me today on AIM, and she's like, we have to talk. I'm like, here it is. So she's like, all right, well, my friend Adam, I think it's Adam, he lives in Las Vegas. I'm going to drive down with him to LA to this book thing, and he wants to pick me up from the airport. So I'm like, that's fine, sure. I knew there was more. I could feel it. Like, if that was it, and, she was going to be back on Saturday, I was all going to be fine, and that's cool. But, do I have enough time to talk about this? I don't. I'm running out of time. She ended up saying that she met somebody in LA when she was there. And that's fine. I was not expecting, her to come here and get married and everything, but it was like, oh, crap, well, this is going to be a little bit less or more awkward than it should have been. Awkward. I don't know. When I talked to her on the phone, I was like, yeah, she's like, you still want me to come over? I'm like, well, it's going to be awkward. Honestly, I'd like her to come over. I'd rather her come over because I was kind of looking forward to it. I was playing the house and got an American Tail and Dogs Go to Heaven on DVD. All Dogs Go to Heaven, rather. Because, we're going to have a movie day. And I was really amped up for it, so God knows she's watching this because I think she's the only viewer, but I would still like you to come and visit and have fun. I don't know. That's up to you. But regardless, I'm down to only seconds left, so I have to go. But this will be a 3-part mini-series. I want to show you the city of Baker, and then on the drive back after I'm digesting, I will show you. Or I'll just talk some more. But I'll leave it there. So, all right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.